Hey everybody, how's it going? It's your man here, Gatorade5, and I am back for another installment of my Let's Play Pokemon Legends of the Arena, and I am finally back. Yes, I know it's been a long time, and I'll go ahead and spend some time talking about that in today's episode. But yes, it's been a while, and, you know, I'd like to apologize. This is actually the very first time this whole week I've actually had the chance to record, which is in fact unfortunate, but you know, it's just one of those things that's on and off. I had tons of time previous weeks, and this is literally the first time on a Thursday that I've had time, well, not time, but the opportunity to record, because obviously my sister is home, and I just don't like recording with people at my house per se. I don't know why. It's just something that I have. I don't know why, but anyways, let's go ahead and take a look at the squad. It has been a long time since I've seen it. First off, we have Icebreaker level 40 with holding the amulet coin, our Glaceon with Icy Wind, Bite, Ice Shard, and Mirror Coat. Next we have Pillsbury, level 37, holding the leftovers with Facade, Rock Smash, Lick, and Body Slam. Next we have Mirror B, our Lombre, level 37, with Fake Out, Uproar, Zen, Headbutt, and Bubble Beam. Next we have Mr. Mohawk, our level 39 Typhlosion, holding the Rose and Sense to power up Cut, but it's also got Flame Wheel, Quick Attack, and Flame Charge. And last, but most definitely not least, we have Savage, our level 38 Staraptor, holding the King's Rock to get them flinches. It's got Aerial Ace, Endeavor, Takedown, and Close Combat. Oh, sorry. Let's not do that. Alright, and then we have Why Not, because why not? Alright. Yeah, we're going to take on the tournament today. I'm going to lead off with Pillsbury, just because Pillsbury is fat. Fat. Let's just say that. So yeah, let's go ahead. No, we don't want to use another repel. Okay. Let's go into this arena. Are you competing today? Good luck. Yes, I'll need that luck. Okay, just a second. Let me get this notebook just in case something happens. So I'm too lazy to cut all this out. So I'm just getting my notebook. You can hear all the paper crumbling in my microphone, and yeah, it's super unprofessional, but you know what? I'm doing this for the good of editing, so in case I sneeze at some point in the episode or something like that, we know what to do. Anyways, we're here in the Taproot Arena, round 4. And this guy thinks he's gonna kick our ass, which, you know, that might happen, but we'll have to see. He's got a Krogunk to start off with. Fighting type, not Pillsbury's favorite thing to go up against. But the thing is, we don't have that good of a switch in, so I'm gonna keep Pillsbury in here, and we're gonna go ahead Facade. As Krogunk, you might know that Krogunk doesn't actually get too many fighting moves by level up. It's mostly Toxicroak, his evolution, that gets them, as he's showing us Mud Bomb. So he's going to go ahead Sucker Punch as well. That is going to do a little bit of damage, but we are going to be able to easily knock this thing out with, what's his face? I forget what it is. Anyways, next up is Hitmonlee, who definitely does have fighting type moves, and we're definitely going to switch out into Savage, so we can go ahead, get the Intimidate, and also get an Aerial Ace off on this thing. You'd assume that we'd be able to take it out from this range, as we do. So there we go, down goes the Hitmonlee, level 39 on Savage. Oh, excuse me, jeez. Alright, next up is Hitmonchan. I would be worried about an Ice Punch, but we are just going to be able to outspeed this thing, and Hitmonchan is the less defensive of the two. So that's why we can go ahead and take this thing out pretty easily. So there we go. There we go. Alright, I wonder who's going to be our opponent final round in this one. I've trained in duathlon. I don't think that's a word. Duathlons, triathlons, and even quadrathlons. I'm ready. That took me way too long to read that sentence. I'm just saying. Anyways, first up we have the Hacks God itself, Pikachu. But right now we're getting the favor in the RNG as Slam misses and we're going to be able to get off a Facade and it is just going to straight up one shot. Luckily we aren't paralyzed. There we go. Next up is the Ponyta. We're going to go ahead and switch into Mirror B here. And I think it's really just, hopefully we're going to be able to just, Bubble Beam. Ponyta is much more frail than other fire types, so we're hopefully going to be able to one-shot this thing. It's not even going to use a fire type move here. It's just going to go straight for a takedown, giving itself some recoil, and it's barely not enough for Bubble Beam to take it out. However, the speed is going to fall, but I don't think that matters. I still think, never mind, we do actually outspeed the Ponyta as we are a little bit higher leveled. Probably the only reason we outsped something that's as fast as Ponyta. So finally, their final mon is a Staraptor. Now we have ourselves Savage this Staraptor. And my only problem with sending Icebreaker in here is that it's most likely going to have close combat. But hopefully the defense drops are going to be enough for us to take it out. I'm sure it'll outspeed us. Intimidate doesn't do too much. Hopefully we can eat up a non-stab close combat. Never mind, it's just going to go straight for the takedown here. As it is going to do quite a bit of damage with that. But it is going to take some recoil itself. And actually Icy Wind is going to crit. And there we go. We're going to take out the Staraptor. We will take that. Cyclist Janet is down for the count. 2 down. Most likely 2 to go. But we'll have to see here. I'm gonna actually have a builder dude. Now I ain't saying I'm a big shot or anything, but I made it this far, so yeah, you're pretty much saying that you're a big shot. Worker Julian, you have 1 mon. Oh god, it's a Steelix level 38. Alright. So, I'm definitely gonna try and lower its defense here with Rock Smash. I think it's the most logical thing here because Steelix does have a very high defense stat. And if we can lower that down, we may be able to get off a very clean close combat. Jeez, I did not even notice I was making myself what are those things? You know, the things tongue twister. There we go. Jeez, can I think right now? Like, I know I haven't recorded in so long. I want you to know, I didn't even shut the door. I was just so focused on recording. I just noticed I didn't even shut the door. Alright, anyways, let's go ahead and get off another Rock Smash. Crunch is probably might lower our defense. It's not going to, so there we go. Rock Smash is going to go ahead, lower it down. As the defense drops are coming in handy right now. Bulldoze is going to lower our speed here, but we're still going to survive. And speed's not something that Pillsbury prides itself on, as I am going to go ahead and quickly switch out here just because Pillsbury does evolve through Friendship, and Friendship obviously is hurt when you have a Pokemon that faints. So we're just going to go straight into Mr. Mohawk here. Hopefully a Flame Charge able to take it out, and I believe we should be able to survive a Bulldoze. There we go. Our speed is going to fall, but I still think we're going to outspeed this thing as we do Flame Charge. Should be able to not be enough to pick up the KO. As it is, we'll take that. And down goes Steelix. Alright. Worker Julian is down for the count. Now, who are we facing now? Who are we facing now? Is it Michael? Yo, it's Michael. It's time. It's time. Please don't let us be crybabies and do any of this. So hopefully we aren't. I'm sure we've learned and will be mature. We'll have to see. Anyways, if I do remember correctly, he is Australian. I have not used an Australian accent in a while. Mate, am I up against you? I guess you are, Mike. I almost said mate. Oh, God. I suppose that's fitting, mate. eyeing it. Now, don't expect me to go too easy on you, mate, because you're a mate. You understand? Likewise. Alright, mate. Let's do this. I think that was pretty good for not having an Australian accent in a while. Anyways, he's gonna start off with a Hippowdon. That's a very high level for us. Very threatening in my opinion. Oh, excuse me, jeez. So hopefully here we'll be able to take this thing out. Actually, why haven't I been body slamming this whole time? It's doing more damage. Anyways, he's gonna go ahead yawn us here. We're gonna get the body slam out. It's not gonna do that much damage at all. Now my question is Gen 5 mechanics or Gen 6 mechanics where weather ends after 5 turns? That's the number one question here. Now, because he did yawn us, I think it's gonna be a little bit annoying. Because I don't really want Munchlax to go to sleep here. But we're not under too much of a threat, as all he did was yawn. So I'm gonna send in Mirror B here, just to see what we can do. He is gonna go ahead straight for the Ice Fang. That does quite a bit of damage, in fact. Let's go ahead fake out though. Let's just get some free damage on this thing. If anything, we really don't get that much. Let's go ahead Bubble Beam this thing. See how much it does. Probably not too much, because it does get the special defense boost. We are going to lower its speed, but that doesn't really matter, as Ice Fang actually, I was going to say, we're going to survive on 1, but it doesn't really matter because we're taken out by the Sandstorm, unfortunately. Alright. I want, how do I put this? I kind of want Mr. Mohawk to go in and use Cut, but I don't think he's low enough at this point. Only if I had U-turn, but we're gonna go ahead and risk it. I'm gonna guess that we don't have too many Pokemon that Mr. Mohawk's gonna be good against on this guy's team. Let's go ahead Cut here. See how much damage this does. It is gonna do a bit of damage. Bulldoze. It's gonna come out. I'm gonna hope we can survive that. We do survive it on 10 HP. Our speed's lowered. Can we survive the Sandstorm? We can survive the Sandstorm. Alright, do we still have speed with the Bulldoze speed drop? Oh god, he used Hyper Potion. Oh no! We sacrificed so many mons for this. Oh god, we will take the crit though. Maybe we can get another lucky crit. Unfortunately, it looks like this is Gen 5 mechanics. It's been quite a few turns. A Sandstorm is going to take us out. But I'm hoping that Icebreaker can do the job here. And take this thing out with an Icy Wind. We'll have to see. Probably not, but we'll see. It is, in fact, enough to take it out. We'll take that. We take those every single day. Level 41, we'll take it. Alright. Sure, we can take some damage from the Sandstorm. I'm okay. Next up is going to be Graveler here. We're going to change Pokemon. I do want to break the Sturdy so Savage can come in and most likely KO this thing with a close combat. I don't want to sacrifice any of these guys just yet. I'm gonna actually switch in Why Not, because why not? Let's see what it does. My question is, should I Destiny Bond or should I counter? I'm just gonna go ahead straight up Destiny Bond. He's just gonna Bulldoze take us out. Unfortunately, it was a decent effort, but at least we don't take Sandstorm damage. Now, I guess Pillsbury can break the Sash, as it probably is the most offensive thing we have on the team. Rock Blast is gonna come out. That's doing a decent amount of damage. We should be able to eat it up, especially if it only hits 2 times. Geez, that does quite a bit of damage there, and we do also get the defense drop. Alright, so now I just want to see what we have in the medication. I know we have quite a bit, but we do have 1 revive. Now, who do we want to use this revive on? Part of me wants to use it on Mirror B, because I think Mirror B is going to be able to be the best here. Hopefully I'm gonna try and heal this thing up. Never mind, it just self-destructs. Alright. Question is, can Pillsbury survive? Come on, Pillsbury. Come on, no! No! Pillsbury! Come on! So now we don't know who we're going up against. And I'm just gonna send in Mirror B. I know he's not all the way up on his HP. Gligger's gonna be it in. And yes, I know it's Gligar. I don't know. I just call it Gligger because for the lulz. Alright? Alright? Alright. We're gonna go ahead. And we're gonna heal up here. Have exactly 50 to heal. Alright, let's see what this thing goes for. It is just gonna go for a slash. Let's see if we can eat that. We do not eat that. Never mind. It is a critical hit. Which we should be able to just heal off here. With a Moo Melt. And hopefully we can get all the way back up to 100. Let's see, he is just going to go for the Feint Attack this turn. That's not going to be doing as much damage, as we should be able to survive a slash, barring the critical hit here. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to use Fake Out, but I am going to go ahead Bubble Beam here. As I think Glaceon definitely is going to be able to do the most amount of work. He actually does outspeed us, and Acrobatics is just going to straight up take us out. It's unfortunate there, so yeah. Anyways, the two mons we have left are probably the two that I have the most trust in currently, as I just go ahead blindly click Icy Wind. As let's see, it is in fact enough to pick up the KO on the Gligger, Gligar, whatever you want to call it. And he's got one more mon. And it's a Kabutops. Alright. Alright. I'm just trying to think mentally here. I do want to get Savage out here so we can get an Intimidate off. And then switch directly right back into Icebreaker so we aren't taking too much damage if we do take the Sandstorm damage. So let's go ahead and get that Intimidate off. And we're just going to go ahead and switch right back out because double Intimidate is pretty overpowered for me. Rock Slide is going to do a lot of damage. Oh, God. Oh, God. Unfortunately, I don't think Savage is going to be able to survive. Even though we do have the double Intimidate off. But we'll see. I wonder if we outspeed. That's a thing. I don't know. We'll have to see. But right now, I just want to make sure that we don't have any more revives. So we don't. Alright, so. Question is, do we Aerial Ace first? And then go for close combat? What's this thing's defense? I'm sorry. I'm getting way too tense for this moment. I don't know why. Okay, summary. It's got a lowering defense nature. We should just go for the close combat. Putting all of our eggs in one basket here. Still, do I think? No, screw it. We're going Aerial Ace. However much damage that does. We are going to, in fact, lower its defense, but raise its speed. That could be critical here as Rock Slide lands, and it's just going to go ahead straight up. That's unfortunate that we lose here. It's annoying. I wish we would have had... I just wish we would have had revives, because we could have maneuvered our way around that. Now, I'm just going to go straight up battle through everybody until we get to what's-his-face. But, real quick, we better have revives. You don't even have revives. Are you kidding me? Any of these guys have a revive? I do not want to buy that egg right now. No, these two are the TM people. It's really aggravating. Nobody here sells revives. Anyways, Pokemon Move Maniac. That's it. That's enough to get it. Alright, we have one rare bone. I want to see what Mr. Mohawk can learn. Gyro Ball is the one. Yes, I just want to see what everybody can learn. Because there is something that I do want to teach Mirror B, but I just want to check with everybody else just to see if there's anything else. Which Metronome is kind of appealing to me right now, but I'm not trying to give it up to RNG and stuff like that. Yes, we are gonna give up on. I don't know. Yes. All right. Icebreaker. What do you have to learn? Ice Fang, but that's really it. Alright, I'm sorry if I'm not talking. I feel like I'm doing Superstar Saga. Let's not talk about Superstar Saga, because the instant I start talking about Superstar Saga, somebody's going to ask me where that series is, and I'm going to tell you it's gone. What does Savage have to learn? Absolutely nothing is my guess. Yep, absolutely nothing. Alright, and the one move I do in fact want to teach is Tamir B. I'm sure there's more rare bones. Is, I believe, Nature Power. I'm just gonna double check. Yes, it is Nature Power. Because I really think, I don't know what it is exactly, but we'll have to see. I'm just gonna go ahead and get rid of Uproar. Fake Out is good for some chip damage. Alright. Alright, so excuse me. I'm gonna cut here, and I'll be back with more revives, and I'll be back right up to Ruin Maniac Mike or whatever his name is. So I'll see you guys on the other side. Okay, yeah. I know the music's gonna be all messed up, but I don't care. Guess what? Thank God, finally. This guy leveled up. So happy. Thank God. Thank God. Give me Snorlax. Finally. I bet you he will be the difference. Now let's get back to the second battle. I'll see you guys when it's time. Alright, we're back. Now what I failed to say is that nobody in this game sells revives. And I guess those little shop thingies, they move. Like the guy that was selling all the berries, he was in like the citrus gardens and he was on Route 10. Alright, we back. I don't know why, but my sister decided to stop home. I don't know why, but we're back. Jeez. Alright. So yeah, as I was saying, there's no revives. Those shop people move. I don't know where he is currently, but we'll have to see. Anyways, it's time. I want to beat him so badly. Alright? Now let's hope Pillsbury can do the dang thing. And I keep hitting Facade on accident. Why? Come on, Cade. Alright. Okay, so at least our leftovers cancel out the Sandstorm. So, first off, what did we do last time? I think we switched into Mirror B. By the way, I found out that Nature Power is Tri-Attack in these current conditions. I think I went out to Mirror B, and Ice Fang was not pretty, but you know, we're gonna do the same thing. I'm just hoping that a little bit we'll be able to do this a little bit better. So I'm not gonna waste the 1 HP. I don't care. I'm gonna heal up using a Moo Moo Milk. Just want to see what he uses here. He is gonna go ahead and go for another Ice Fang. Should have faked out. Why didn't I? God dang it, Cade. What's wrong with you? And let's go ahead, Bubble Beam. Get some damage off on this thing that actually does quite a bit more damage than I thought. And we will take the Ice Fang Miss. Question is, does Bubble Beam take this thing out? Looks like it would, so he does in fact use the Hyper Potion. We'll take that. We'll take that. Alright, so yeah. Moral of the story, don't let Snorlax die because Snorlax can eat hits, and we don't want that happening. So maybe he has, in fact, another Hyper Potion, but it looks like Ice Fang is going to take us out here. I'm okay with that. So next, Mr. Mohawk does outspeed. Don't know if it takes out. Do you think an Ice Shard would? Do I think an Ice Shard would? Yeah, actually, I just think we outspeed this thing, so it doesn't matter. Probably would at this point, but I'm just gonna go ahead Icy Wind because why not? Good thing we didn't miss. That would have been bad. But Icebreaker picking up the first KO in this battle. Almost level 42 here. We're gonna see next up is in fact the Graveler yet again. And hopefully he can just end up baiting out the self-destruct at this point. I'd really like to. As opposed to, because I think Pillsbury can survive a self-destruct, even with as many Rock Blasts as are coming out here. So we can just go ahead and do that. That is actually a 2-shot. So my question is, do I want to risk it? At this point, I'm still not going to risk it. I don't feel comfortable risking it at this point. And we can go ahead to Devotion up. Yes, I know it'll leave us with one thing left, which I know is literally my OCD. Okay, so Bulldoze is going to come out next. I should probably just try and take this thing out with another Rock Smash right now. We do have a decent amount of HP here, so he's going to withdraw and sends out Gligar. Alright, it's not very effective. Alright. The defense, however, falls. That's important. I feel, I don't want to send him, I don't really want to call it a trap card because it's really not a trap card, but I don't want to send an Icebreaker just yet. I know Pillsbury can take care of, what's his face? You know what? Screw it. I think Icebreaker is the right move here. We can just heal it up. Oh god, Sword Stance. I still think we're gonna one-shot completely with an Icy Wind though. But he does outspeed. Okay, good. The Sword Stance didn't matter too much, and it is in fact gonna take out the Gligar. Thank god. Alright, so there we go. Level 42. Hail. Interesting. I like Mirror Coat on this thing. I don't know why. I just feel like we're gonna use it at some point. So I'm gonna keep it in. But do we? I want the priority, but I don't think we need Bite at this point. So I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of Bite, and we're gonna learn Hail, because I actually think right here would be a very effective time to use it. As Graveler is coming in. So Pillsbury, my boy, you're in next. Take this thing out with a Rock Smash. Go ahead, bulldoze me. I'm a-okay with you bulldozing me. I know the speed's gonna get lowered, but here comes the Rock Smash, and down goes the Graveler. Alright, so we are in such a better position at this point right now, because look, we're level 39. Look at that. And yes, I know we've taken quite a bit of damage, but we can stall out with Pillsbury against this Kabutops. Now, who I'm actually going to send in is Wynot, and I actually gave Wynot the Rocky Helmet because we found it through Rock Smash in the Flooded Cave off screen, because I was going to every which Pokemart trying to find revives, and I'm hoping Plaza Down City didn't have it because that's the only one I didn't check that we have access to so far. So anyways, alright, so we're healing. Now I really want to heal Glaceon. Because at this point I think it's probably the most effective. Rock Slide's gonna come out from this thing. It doesn't actually touch us, unfortunately. I forgot about that. Alright. Up next, Icebreaker. Yeah, I think that's play. And right here, we're going to use the newly learned Hail. Hopefully we can survive a Rock Slide. Never mind! We can't survive a Rock Slide. Alright. I don't think Mr. Mohawk outspeeds. We're going to leave it up again to Pillsbury and Savage, which is quite annoying. Because Cut would be able to do a decent amount. Let's see if we outspeed. We're not going to outspeed. That's a dead Typhlosion if I've ever seen one. Oh my god. It's the Sandstorm, man. It really is the Sandstorm. Hail could be such an effective thing. Alright, Savage. I don't know why I'm double intimidating. No, we're not attacking. We're not attacking. We're switching right back out into Pillsbury. So we can get the double intimidate off when we need it. I don't know why. Please can we survive it? Thank you. Thank you. We survive Rock Slide. Now, does Rock Slide plus that do over half? That's the question. And the answer to that is maybe. It's going to be actually very close. We're just going to go straight ahead for the Hyper Potion here on Pillsbury. No reason not to. Aqua Jet comes out from this thing. Thank you. That actually does a bit of damage, but this is gonna let us get a Rock Smash off and a chance to lower this thing's defense, which would be huge for Savage. So let's go ahead. The Rock Slide is gonna come out. We should be able to survive pretty easily. We don't get flinch, and Rock Smash comes out. That does a decent amount of damage, and we get the defense drop. Plus the okay, I forgot about that. I really forgot about that. We have to be careful. Now, the play here, I think, is going to just sack it, because another speed boost is not good. Another speed boost is not good. So, at this point, I think we did test the last time that Savage outspeeds. With this damage off, I think we should be good. I just want this thing to go ahead kill Pillsbury. So I'm gonna actually do is I'm gonna... No, I don't want to heal. Can I... No, I can't give. What am I, crazy? Anyways, yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and throw a Pokeball. I know... Don't be a thief, obviously. Rock Slide misses. You know, as much as I want to take this thing out with Pillsbury, I'm not trying to give this thing double speed boost. I think we're doing the right thing here. So we're just gonna keep throwing Pokeballs until this thing can take us out. Actually, this is okay because the PP keeps lowering on Rock Slide, so that helps us out a little bit. Maybe Rock Slide, we can get our hopes up in the Rock Slide. PP is gone, but I'm just going to keep throwing Pokeballs. I think that's our best strategy at this point. We have to put all of our eggs in this basket, unfortunately, but I think it's really going to pay off. Because the Sandstorm is out there. Savage. I'm not even going to look at close combat's accuracy. He outspeeds. Are you kidding me? Oh my god, we survive on 2. No! Are you kidding me? No! Why? No, I am done. How? The one time RNG matters in this dang game, we don't get on the right side of it. I'm looking this up right now. What freaking accuracy does what chance does close combat have of taking you out? Because I am so mad. Rock Slide. What's the chance of Rock Slide flinching? I know there's a chance. It's like a 10% chance. Are you kidding me? Like, this is absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy. Why? Why does this happen to me? This is literally my luck every single day. Like, actually, I have the worst luck. I should not be surprised. This thing's got 90% accuracy, but it's still... Oh, it's 30% to flinch. But still, come on, that's a 30% chance to flinch. The one time it matters. You missed so many rock slides against my Snorlax. But... if I would have known that, we should have taken it out with Snorlax. I'm a dumbass, actually. Well, see ya!